Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you very much for your questions. First one, Ali, why don't you ever run to get the papers from Dan or Seb?
Because I have Nora to do it.
Hey! Nora's here! Nora, thank you. Go and sit on your granddad's lap. Look, Nora.
Yeah.
Nora's back.
There she
Remember,
is.
she made a debut
I
here.
was Shaka.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Where are you going, Stevie?
Are you going to go take a penalty, Stevie?
You sit on this seat. Oh, no, just
Oh, no, what's happening?
That's gone down. That's all right. Don't worry. It's all fun. We'll take this out in the edit.
I really thought Stevie was going to go take a penalty there.
There we are. Right. Okay. It's Nora got right. You have to do your microphone trick with Nora
I know.
again.
I know.
Okay. All right
Don't
then.
worry about it.
Okay. I want to talk to Nora. Can you sort it out? Right. Here we go. Right. There we go. Nora, are you excited to be back here?
Yes, I am very excited.
Oh, very good. Now, last week I saw you at a party and you were telling me a story of having to be woken up. Would that be a story that you would like to retell?
I can try.
Okay.
If I can.
Okay. You were asleep at your granddad's house.
I was sleeping at my grandparents' house, and I was sleeping at my grandparents' house, and all of my grandpa's friends, my grandpa, Dan,
Yep, that's me.
Craig, and
Others.
a couple other people and others.
I didn't get an invite, I see.
So I was perfectly asleep.
Right.
Craig
Oh dear.
called my
Problem.
grandpa. No, Craig called my grandma, saying like, "Oh, like you have to come pick up Stevie," and all that.
So your grandma
So
had to wake you up?
My grandma had to wake me up,
Oh no.
and I had to get in the car in my PJs,
Oh.
and it was just not fun.
No. Oh
I
no.
was very glad to see you.
And then whose fault was it, Nora? Would you say? Craig's, yeah.
Yes.
Blame
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
Everyone
I
blames,
agree with Nora.
Everyone blames Craig for
Nora's
everything.
correct. 100% correct.
Right then, Ali, who do you fancy to win in a La Liga current 11 against a Premier League current 11?
Yes.
Wow, that'd be a brilliant battle.
Wow, it would be.
I know.
And I'm going to take...
It's like Liga MX against MLS All-Stars.
Yes. What a game that was. I'm going to take... And I know you're going to be surprised.
Here we go. So this is kind of how it's...
Yeah, you know, you can give or take a few players here and there, but in general terms, this would be sort of best 11 for both. I'm going to take La Liga.
Wow.
And I just think I have in La Liga potentially the best players in their position in guys like Vini Jr., Kylian Mbappe, even a guy like Lamine Yamal, Jude Bellingham, Dani Carvajal, Thibaut Courtois. We're talking about the best players in the world in their position.
Gabriel.
I presume this is from this year, is it?
Oh, so you never picked this?
No, I didn't. This league has come up.
Because you want Van Dijk in there,
Well,
right?
you can't play Gabriel.
Liverpool,
Come on.
yeah. Okay,
Don't get angry with me.
What do you think, Stevie? Where do you stand on this?
I honestly find it very difficult to give you an honest answer. Because when you're throwing players together like that, from different countries, different teams, you really don't have any idea how they're going to gel.
Oh, don't be so serious about it.
Well, I'll go with the Premier
Stevie.
League then. I'll go with the Premier League.
Why?
Oh, now he wants to know why.
Well, I gave a reason.
Hey.
Oh, it's difficult to tell. You don't know who's going to gel, who's going to get on.
Well, I think the Premier League is played at a quicker pace than La Liga.
Yes.
And so if the Premier League side decided to play at a high pace, then I don't think La Liga would be able to cope with it. Okay.
Beautiful.
Is
That's
that
great.
enough?
That's lovely. That's exactly what
See
I
what
was
I've got to put
Kind of like in the Champions League, you know.
Oh.
I'm not in this fight. I'm not in this conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right.
There we go. I'll take that, Stevie.
Yeah.
Do you like players being aggressive when playing pre-season friendly, Stevie? Slide tackles, hard fouls, or is there an unspoken rule among players to tone it down for these type of matches?
Yeah, I don't like that at all. It doesn't show a lot of brains, does it? You know, pre-season, you don't want to be getting injured, going for a 50-50, and you know, if you're lucky, you just come out with a bruise or.
Yeah. Was it you who was telling the story yesterday about kicking someone in a pre-season friendly who kicked you first? Or was that Robbo? I'm trying to remember.
No, I did it in Oz. I was in Norway.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what happened was the ball bounced between me and the guy from the Norwegian guy, right? And I had no idea who he was, right? So generally, when you're playing in the league, you know all the players. You know who's going to maybe kick you. You know who's actually going to go hard for. You know everybody. And I had no idea who this guy was. And the ball bounced. You know, there was like from me to you between us, and the ball bounced up. And I wasn't taking the chance that he was going to be Mr. Nice Guy, so I just raked my studs down the inside of his thigh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But that's different than like a stupid 50-50 or something.
Okay.
Like that.
Was this
That's a different
against
ballgame.
Was this against Rosenborg?
I can't remember, but
You said it was in Norway,
it
right?
was in Norway, it was in Oslo.
You know who was in that game watching it? This guy.
You were there?
I was
Watching
there.
Steve Nicol rake his studs
Yeah.
down. What were you doing there?
I was playing a youth tournament, Norway Cup, which, by the way, we won. Vamos, Venezuela!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. There
It's
you
good.
go.
I'm learning lots of new things today. Which of these managers are under more pressure to win this upcoming season? Arteta, Company, or Ten Hag?
I mean, but what's winning for Ten Hag, for
Exactly.
example?
Right.
What does that mean?
Well, Company has to win the league,
Yes.
right?
So, yeah.
Yeah. So that's ultimate pressure.
Yes.
Because out of those three, he's the only one that's expected to win.
Ten Hag's got to get in the top four, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
And Arteta,
I mean, the time is now for Arteta, I would say that, and Arsenal.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trending, but
Yeah.
now you got to win.
Yeah. Nora, do you have an opinion on this?
who are you going for? Arsenal, Bayern Munich, or Manchester United?
Careful now. There's a right answer.
there's
I know there is,
There's one answer you cannot say.
and I know that answer.
So what's your answer going to be?
Manchester United.
Go.
Well done,
Get
Nora.
home. I'm calling you granny.
Ultimate trolling. But Stevie, do you think because Pep is a tactical manager, he somehow gets less out of players like Grealish and Haaland, whereas maybe an Ancelotti type of manager gives the player more freedom tactically?
No, I don't go along with that. That Pep doesn't get, he gets less out of players like Grealish and Haaland. Don't go along with that at
Okay.
all. No, not at all.
All right.
No.
You just hold the mic a little bit closer to you.
Sorry.
It's starting to sag a little.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit late.
There's a fine line between what Pep does and what Ancelotti does.
Right.
And you need to have the right players with the right mentality that they don't go overboard on either way. Pep being so managing things, a lot of players, if they're not in the right frame of mind, will get sick of that very quickly. And at the same time, if you're an Ancelotti and you're giving players plenty of rope, if you get too many that are quite happy to hang themselves, then it doesn't work either. So,
Who is the most frustrating player to watch? Ali, João Felix, Ousmane Dembele, or Leroy Sané?
yes.
Boy. I'm going to say Ousmane Dembele.
Yep.
Because I really think that in terms of raw talent, he has more than the other two. Ousmane Dembele, when you see him run with the ball, right foot, left foot, cuts to the inside, you're thinking, man, this is going to be the goal of the century. And then it never happens. It never happens. It's not like, oh, he scores a goal here and there. No, it's the almost guy, the guy that gets you off your. No. Oh. He does that time and time again. And I think that in itself is a definition of frustration. I'm going to say Ousmane Dembele.
Do you agree?
Oh no, I think there's an easy winner of this.
Oh.
At least João Felix and Dembele look as though they're trying and they're going to do something.
Now you're a body
And they're
language
at it.
expert, are you?
Oh, Leroy Sané looks as though he would rather be anywhere but on a football field. And then when he does get it wrong, it's never his. It seems like he wants to look and blame somebody else. The guy drives me insane.
Right, but because he has that body language, if I were his manager and I were as frustrated as you are, then I don't play him. right? And in the case of Dembele, it's not for lack of trying. Which really,
no, and that's why I'm not going for him as number one.
I hear you.
I agree with everything you said.
By the way,
I agree with everything you said about both him and Philly.
Yeah.
But the guy, that Leroy Sané does my brains in.
Let's just say there's no wrong answer here.
No.
Final question. Stevie, what do you miss the most about Scotland? God, you haven't lived there for a long... How long has it been since you lived there?
I've been out of Scotland. I only lived in Scotland for 19 years. I've been out the place for, what? Do the math.
40, 43, 40.
I've been out of Scotland for 53 years.
Wow.
What do I miss?
No, it's not 53.
It's not 53. Wrong, man. You're not that old. You're not that old, Stevie.
Right, no, here we go.
Hang on, baby.
Here's a tester. Take 19,
Oh, God.
subtract 19 from 62. What would the answer be? 62 minus 19.
Right, okay. We don't need to do that to him. Right, what do you miss most about Scotland?
Right. So you think about that while I answer this, right?
Don't worry about it, Nora. We got calculators these days.
What did I miss the most?
Not having calculators.
Yeah, not having a calculator when I was a kid.
Yes, you know what abacus is?
Oh, wait, I know.
Yeah.
Not having me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Beautiful
Yes,
answer. Nora, would you like to go to Scotland?
Yes, I would love I'd love to visit Scotland.
Yeah. And what's your favourite food that your grandma makes that's from Scotland? Or just your favourite food in general? Where do you stand on, for example, shepherd's pie?
I'm not that big fan of shepherd's pie.
Oh, no!
Which is a good thing. So it's more for your granddad.
Oh, no!
0 for 2.
Oh, no! This is personal now.
What's your favourite food then?
My
The granny
favorite
makes.
food for like dinner or like
Yeah, like you look forward to going to your grandma because she makes the food. What's your favourite meal that she does?
probably lemon chicken.
Lemon?
It's lemon chicken pasta. So it's pasta, regular pasta with poured on lemon.
Oh, lovely.
And then it has chicken in it.
Yeah.
I don't really have chicken in mine.
Right.
For some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So
And
really,
then
it's
my-
pasta.
Lemon pasta.
Yeah.
And then my grandma has this type of sauce that she puts in it.
Yes.
And it's so good.
Oh, beautiful.
yes.
There you are. And does Grandad eat that, or does he just eat shepherd's pie?
Shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just fine.
Nora, lovely to have you back. Thank you very much. We'll see you next year.
No, don't go yet. We gotta say goodbye. Don't
We're going to say goodbye. That is it. ESPN FC back on your
The
screen.
answer is 43, by the way.
Where the maths will continue.
Oh, yeah.